What's up, Cryptid? Wait, no, wait, I'm the Cryptid. What's up, gamers? It's your Cryptid. I haven't said it in a while and I got it backwards. Hey, Light. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Did you just wake up? I have a yummy chai tea today. I don't know, but everything seems so loud to me today. Oh, it's just me? Why is everything so loud? So today, guys, I am doing part of an event with some of my friends called the PaRAID. It started at midnight, and basically it's kind of like a relay, sort of. People are taking turns streaming, and then they raid the next person. So that's what we're doing today. And after my stream today, we're gonna raid Queen Nyreen, and she's gonna be playing Princess Maker. But for my stream, I have a couple different little visual novels prepared that I found on itch.io, because I have a bunch of those giant 1,000 game itch.io bundles. So I basically went through and tried to find like dating sims and whatnot that we could play today. Evie, thank you for lurking. Oh, you got home 2 hours ago. You start posting your exam pictures from today. Your exam pictures? When do you get your results, Light? Was today the practical? Where you had to go in and bake? I know you mentioned it like a week ago. You were talking about it a bit. Actually, this is oddly relevant then, because this game is about gay witches that bake. We got a baking game. Today was your practical. What did you have to bake? It's the PaRAID! Hello, Callum! Hello, Arlie and Cricket! Hello, everybody! I've been waiting for you! I wasn't gonna start until everybody got here, so you all would know what's going on. Cthulhu, hello! Yes, hello, everybody! Happy Pride! Abster, thank you for the follow! Thank you! Hello, Witty, hello! Yes, I will appreciate myself. I hope you all appreciate yourselves too. Callum, how was your stream? I was able to peek in a little bit. I didn't want to watch too much because I still want to play Tell Me Why, and I'm scared of spoilers. Cause it's a very story-based game, right? So I just peeked in every once in a while. I tried not to pay too much attention to the dialogue and whatnot. You found a good moment? Aww. I saw that you were sitting on the couch talking with the other person. That wasn't too sad, yeah. I'm a little afraid that the game is going to be sad when I play it. Thank you for lurking, Sushi. Thank you. Sushi's going to be streaming later too, I believe, for part of the PaRAID. Also, hello, Resident Co. Hi, hello, welcome. So I was just saying before where you guys rated that I went on itch.io and I have a bunch of those giant bundles. And I was looking through to see what kind of LGBTQ games that we had in there. And I found this one, and I have a couple others prepared. I'm not sure how long they'll take, you never know with visual novels. But I think this one is about gay witches that bake. So I was like, this could be pretty good. This could be pretty good. So we'll start it up then, since everybody's here. We got some potions, too. Perfect! Once the apple cinnamon muffins are done, we'll be finished with today's baking. I think I'll open the store a little early today. Lena, come quick! What's the matter, Elliot? I started a fire! Uh-oh. Oh! Elliot, where's the fire? They have like it's almost like a Santa-y dress, isn't it? Right here. Oh, you mean you conjured fire. When you said you started a fire, I thought you'd set the kitchen alight. Again. My name is Lena Olan, and I run this bakery. No way, I'm not that careless. At least, not anymore. This little ball of energy is my apprentice, Elliot Ardia. I wasn't able to control my fire magic at all last week, but I practiced really hard and I finally got the hang of it. I wanted to show you how much I've improved. And we're witches. Ah, my fire! It ran away! It has a mind of its own. What am I gonna do with you? Later that morning. Lena, I can't find the powdered cinnamon. It's on the shelf next to the clove. Okay. I've had this bakery for a little over 3 years now. It's always been my dream to open up a store and share my delicious snacks and remedies with the people of Purpurania? I found it! Good work, Elliot. Elliot was one of the first customers I ever had, and back then, I hadn't even realized that she was a witch. Oh yeah, at first when I saw baked magic, I was like, is this the 420 thing? Is this about the marijuana? But it's not. It's really about baking. It's about like cupcakes and muffins and stuff. Last year, she came to me saying she wanted to learn how to use magic to bake. I love the idea of using magic for like mundane jobs and tasks. Lena, look! I finished dusting the apple cinnamon muffins. Don't they look appetizing? Oh no. Oh no, it's Cricket! It's Cricket! No, that's not what I said, Kel. That's not what I said. You can do whatever you want with your body. It's just not on my stream. Initially, I was reluctant. Get it? Get it? Appetizing. It's like appetizing, but with apples. Because I'm holding apple cinnamon muffins. Yes, well done. No. You can... Cthulhu, you do you. It's okay. It's okay. Just not in the game. Unless I'm playing Fallout, then I do all the drugs. But Fallout is a special exception. Could you please put them on the display stand? Oh, hello Ina Lunique, welcome. We just started, don't worry, you haven't missed much. We are gay baking witches. But even after I turned her down so many times, she still visited the store and begged me to teach her. Aw, you didn't laugh at my amazing joke. She is very persistent. Last month, I finally agreed to take her on as my apprentice. Ha. That didn't sound sincere. And things at the bakery have been more lively ever since. It's route number 2. Route 1. Route 2. Good morning. It's okay, Arlie, it's okay. It's fine, it's okay. Don't worry. Morning. Here comes our number 1 customer. How's life at the castle going, Jane? This is Jane Doe. What? She's a royal knight that comes by the bakery every morning to buy a blueberry lavender muffin. I feel like that's not her real name, right? That's gotta be an alias. It's going fine. You know I can't say too much about what happens at the castle. She's in witness's protection. She's in witch's protection. I'll protect her. I'm the witch. We also served together during the war. You could say that we've been through a lot together. Ah, stingy. Should I get your usual, Jane? If you would. Thanks, Lena. I'm grateful she still comes to visit me every morning. Jane, are you alright? You have bags under your eyes. Yeah, we were war buddies. Yep, we got history. Who knows? Maybe we dated in the past. Thanks for your concern, Elliot, but I'm fine. There's a lot going on at the castle at the moment, so I just haven't been sleeping well for the past couple of nights. Would you like something to help you sleep? Flirt suggested. Why would flirting help her sleep? That's not gonna help her sleep. Do I need to flirt to go down her route, though? But I actually want to help her. If you're having trouble sleeping, I can mix up a potion for you to take before going to bed. Good night kisses. A sleeping potion? I'm not sure. No, Cricket, no! I need to help her. Don't worry, it won't knock you unconscious straight away. The potion I have in mind will just help you relax and make it easier for you to fall asleep within 5 to 15 minutes of taking it. Actually, let's see. Here, let's save here. Let's make a save. That way we can come back and do the other route. Are there any side effects? You'll wake up normally and feel refreshed. No adverse side effects. Nothing like the potions we used during the war. Oh, that's great. Cricket said kiss. Now kiss. To think the potions we once used on our enemies to induce nausea are now being served to the nobles as liquor. Yes, but they're far less potent now than what they used to be. Oh, Arlie, thank you for the host. Thank you, thank you. Wow, I didn't know that. I hope you're paying attention, Elliot. Consider that today's lesson. Ooh, I need a quill, just wait. She's so studious. Oh, we got Glub Glub. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the Glub Glub, Cthulhu. I'm surprised you decided to take on an apprentice. I thought after the war you would have restrained from training witchlings. This is different from back then. I'm teaching her to use magic to create, not destroy. Has she baked anything using her magic yet? Turn on the fog machine! Not yet. She's still learning how to bake without magic. Yeah, that was Kage Pro. She can never seem to find the right ingredients when she needs them. Not a simple task, I see. Very true, but I do like her enthusiasm. I just realized she's like an elf. She's got pointy ears. Okay, I'm ready. Please repeat everything that you said before. I like it too. It's refreshing. What? What's refreshing? Oh, Elliot, what am I going to do with you? Did I miss something? Shall I make the potion and deliver it to the castle tonight, Jane? If you would, thanks. We're visiting tonight. Tonight. Oh, I can drop it off for you. How do you plan to get to the castle? I can walk. You haven't been practicing how to fly, have you? I can't do it! I can't control more than one element like you can, Lena. Oh, also hello JD, good morning. I can barely make a fire. How do you expect me to use wind magic so soon? Conjure fire. Arg! Cricket, thank you for the res, thank you. Please let me do the delivery. I'm not as magically gifted as some of the other witches in town, but you're still willing to take me on as your student. I want to prove my worth as your apprentice, with or without magic. When you're this determined, how could I possibly say no? Woohoo! Good for you, Elliot? Oh, this is Jane. This is Lena. And this is Elliot. Alright, I'll see you then, Jane. I hope your potion works, Lena. I don't know which it is, actually. Do you doubt my skill? You can also tell because it's color-coded. Her name's green, and then Jane is blue, and then Elliot is red. Never. I'll see you, Elliot. See you, Jane. So what type of sleeping potion are you gonna make, Lena? I think I'll go with Lana. Just a simple one. Would you like to help? Is that goo on the right? Oh my gosh, teammate, you're right! Her hair looks like goose. We stand our pumpkin witch. Yes, please. I feel like I'm learning a lot today. I'm glad you think so. She's got freckles too, I like freckles. There's more to witchcraft than just summoning and conjuring. Knowledge of the world around us will also improve our ability to brew potions and perform acts of alchemy. Scribble, scribble. First, we'll need to gather all the ingredients. What do you need? For this potion, I'll need some valerian root, passion flower, and peppermint leaves. All of these can have a sedative effect on the consumer, but have varying degrees of effectiveness. Oh, nothing to apologize for, Hime. I'm sorry about your allergies. I had a little bit of headache this morning. I'm a little stuffy too. I don't know if I have like a little head cold or something. Alrighty. A summoning tasty treat. They also differ in taste. The peppermint will be used as the main aromatic component. Ooh, okay. Do we have all those things? We do, but what? Elliot. Yes? Did you by any chance move things around my kitchen this morning? Well, you see, I took some of the ingredients off the shelves when I was looking for the cinnamon, but then I forgot where everything went, so I just put them back where I thought they would go. I see. I'm so sorry, I messed up your kitchen. No, it's fine. I should have been supervising you instead of putting the other muffins out on display. We'll just have to look around the kitchen and try to find them. Okay. Lana? Yes? What were the ingredients you needed again? Valerian root, passion flower, and peppermint leaves. I'll write you a note. Thank you for the follow, Liontis. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's have a look around. Oh, what? Oh, I can click on things. The heck? I wasn't expecting this. Those are eggs. Leftover eggs from this morning. I'll use them tomorrow. These are pears. That's an empty jar. I don't need it right now. Click on all the things. I'm not going to find what I need in the flour sack. Why is the nutmeg over here? I'll put it back on the shelf later. I don't need sage right now. What is the passion flower doing over here? Well, at least I was able to find it. I don't need any rosebud right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks. This is not where the cinnamon is supposed to be. Maybe I'll brew some green tea later. I love the smell of jasmine, but it's not what I'm looking for. I don't need basil right now. I found the peppermint. This is lemon balm, not quite what I'm looking for. Lemon balm smells really good, actually. These are goji berries. They're delicious, but not what I'm looking for. I don't need clove right now. This is the last jar. Here's the valerian root. That was so obvious. Lena, you silly goose. It looks like we found all the ingredients. Now I can make the potion. Hooray! I actually had fun looking for the ingredients. Maybe we can do that again. Please don't mess up my kitchen anymore, Elliot. Sorry. Elliot, please mind the front of the store and serve any customers while I work in the back. Okay, I won't let you down. I'm sure you won't. Later that evening. The rest of the day goes by rather uneventfully. I take my time preparing the potion, making sure to use the correct measurements. Using too much or too little of any ingredient can change the potency and taste of the potion. At the end of the day, we close the bakery, and I give Elliot a box with the potion inside to deliver to Jane. One speedy delivery to the castle, coming right up. Be careful. It would be faster for me to fly to the castle myself, but I admire Elliot's passion and determination. When I first took her on as my apprentice, she caused me a lot of trouble. She constantly made mistakes while baking, and her aptitude for magic was quite low, even for someone of her age. But she tries her best, and I find that endearing. I've never met someone as dedicated and determined about baking as her. I can't help but want to support and encourage her. I just hope she doesn't get lost on her way to the castle. The next day, did she not come back? I wake up early in the morning and make my way downstairs to the bakery. It's still dark in the little kitchen. With a flick of my wrist, the fireplace lights up. Not all witches in Paranea are born with the ability to use magic. Most develop a spark during childhood, but in rare cases, some people can train themselves and force a spark to ignite in adulthood. Elliot is one of the later. She's been training since adolescence, but only ignited her spark last year. O'Callum said maybe it was on her way home type delivery. That makes sense. For some reason I was thinking that she lived at the store with me, but she probably has her own place. I admire her determination and perseverance. I, on the other hand, am one of the former. I first developed my spark when I was 8. Another child in my neighborhood had dug out the sunflowers I'd been growing. I was so enraged. I'd spent weeks growing those flowers. I raised my hand to grab his arm, but the earth beneath him rose and began engulfing him instead. That sounds dangerous. That was the first time I ever murdered a man. No, that was the first time I ever used magic. Luckily, he was also a witch. He conjured a wave of water to wash over us. He said it would help cool me down. It turned out he'd picked the flowers because he wanted to give them to a girl he liked. After talking together, he promised not to take things from someone else's garden again, and I generously gave him the sunflowers to give to his crush. Are they married now? Yes! I didn't know what accessory to give her because I picked out a couple different games, because I wasn't sure how long they would be. So I was like, should I do a different accessory for each game? And I was like, no, I'll just go with these like little rainbow balloons. She's got balloons for the parade! Oh, thank you for the starry night, Cthulhu. Thank you. 1 second, let me drink my chai. Oh no! He came to me the next day crying because she had rejected him. I guess even magic can't save a person from the pains of heartache. Lana? I walk over and unlock the back door. Morning, Lana. Good morning, Elliot. Did you manage to deliver the potion last night? I sure did. Oh, and listen to this. Last night there was a loud commotion at the castle. Commotion? The guards were running around frantically, and several messengers were entering and exiting the castle last night. What do you suppose was the cause? Do you think it's unordinary for there to be so much movement at the castle? I'm not sure. Perhaps the guards were looking for something? Or someone. Or maybe the king was sending out declarations of war to the neighboring nations. Or maybe even love letters. You have such an active imagination. I like that about you. you. You won't need to worry about King Carl declaring war on anyone anytime soon. I know. Love letters? Scandalous. How can you be so sure? Because the last war just recently ended. Many lives were lost, including the Queen's. Her last wish was for the prince and princess to live in a world of peace and harmony. I doubt the king would do anything to take this life that she helped build away from their children. You have so much faith in the king. I did serve under him during the war, after all. I would say I know him pretty well. Can you tell me more about the war? I didn't ignite my spark until after it ended, so I never was exposed to the battlefield. There isn't a lot to say. The slime monsters suddenly appeared one day, and King Carl enlisted the aid of all the witches throughout PaRAID to banish them. Jane served in the war too, right? Even though she isn't a witch. Yes, many skilled fighters fought in the war, but without the use of magic. They were in the front lines, and most were injured. What were the slimes like? It's a slime in disguise. It's Coralina. She's infiltrated. She's a double agent. Slimy. That's not very informative. There were many different types of slimes. Some were like water elementals and some like fire. Is that how Jane got her scar, fighting a slime? You ask a lot of questions, Elliot. Oh, we got Glub Glub. Thank you for the Glub Glub. Why don't we start making some simple vanilla muffins for today's sales? Ooh, I can do that. Of course you can. I'll be here to guide you. Do you know what ingredients we need? I sure do. We'll need flour, milk, vanilla bean, sugar, and... Is that all? You'll also need oil and eggs to add moisture and a soft texture to the muffins, as well as a pinch of salt to enhance the flavor of the sugar and vanilla bean. Oh, I need to write that down. Didn't you write this down last time? I forgot where I left the notes. Oh, Elliot. Later that morning. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's how it works, Cthulhu. The salt brings out the taste of the sugar, really? The sugar and the vanilla? Yeah, I'm not a baker either. I bet Light would know if he's here. The morning kicks off with the two of us baking all sorts of delicious treats. Before I know it, the time that Jane routinely comes to visit has arrived. Oh, Abster says they've heard of people doing that before too. Yeah, this must be a thing. Good morning. Morning, Jane! Good morning, Jane. How did you sleep last night? Oh, Light, we were wondering, do you add salt to baked goods because it brings out the taste of sugar and vanilla? Is that the function of salt? I kinda like this tune. Makes me feel like I'm at a Renaissance fair, doesn't it? Makes me want to dance. Salt subdues bitter flavors to make sweeter flavors brighter. Huh. See, this is educational. We're learning stuff, guys. About that. I'm sorry, Alana. I didn't get a chance to take the potion last night, even though you went through the trouble of brewing and delivering it to me. Oh, it's nothing to apologize over. Why didn't you take it? I really shouldn't say. You feel like playing D&D, which is a rare mood for you? Really, Cthulhu? I thought you were all into tabletop RPG stuff. Or do you mean D&D in particular and normally you play other systems? Light says that salt brings in the taste, yet sugar is only for specific bakery to make it sweeter, give it a nice brown color. I see. Okay, Cthulhu, I see what you mean, okay. You meant like D&D as a system in particular. Sometimes people say D&D for like all tabletop RPG stuff. Aw, please! I'm also curious. After I went to all the trouble of making the potion, you at least owe me an explanation for my efforts. I already paid you in coin for the potion, Lana. And you can repay me with something else for the emotional trauma of not having my product used. It hurts my feelings. This is fine. This is fine, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just a little fire magic, okay? We're just baking some goods. Go and play your Nintendo thingy? Wait, why do I need to play Nintendo? We'll play with the Nintendo tomorrow. Alright. And my legs. I had to walk such a long distance to deliver it. Yes, poor Elliot. We demand compensation in the form of castle gossip. Oh, we got Glub Glub. Thank you for the Glub Glub. The old you would have never stooped to such trivial excuses, Lana. Is this your doing, Elliot? Very well. We had a few messengers from the neighboring nations arrive, so I had to escort them around the castle. Why were there so many messengers? I saw a few when I came by. They were returning responses to the king's invitation. The king's invitation? Yes. You see, the king plans to hold a ball in a couple of days. All the nobles in Paranea will be attending, as well as some ambassadors from the neighboring nations. Wow, a ball! Luca will also be attending. Who's Luca? Who's Luca? Another witch that Lana and I are acquainted with. He's a childhood friend of mine, you could say. I'm not surprised he is attending. He is a noble after all. He has a tendency to fall madly in love with every man, woman, and anything between that he meets. A real hopeless romantic. It's best if you keep a safe distance from him. We must protect Elliot from this playboy. Oh, hello, Grave. Welcome, welcome. You're not too late, don't worry. We just started a little while ago. Luca was the one that pulled up the flowers. I bet you're right. He's the flower thief. It's best if you keep a safe distance from him. Oh? Okay. What's the occasion? The princess's betroth. Oh no, I never know how to say this word. How do you say? Is it betroth? Betroth? Help! Help! Somebody teach me English. I'm just a little cryptid. Betrothment, maybe? Betroth? The princess's betrothment. Betrothment? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Don't laugh at me, guys. Betrothment? Is that your boat? Boat? Wow. Betrothment. Betrothment? Also, don't worry, Grave. I don't think any of these are not safe for work. They shouldn't be. Betrothment. Okay, thank you guys. That sounds better. She's getting married. Who is she going to marry? Me. It's me. I'm gonna be the other princess. I'm not sure yet. I'm not high enough in the chain of command to be informed. But the princess has requested to specifically have your muffins served at the ball. She did? Yes. Wow! Why would she request my muffins specifically? She eats your blueberry lavender muffins every day. It makes sense that she would want her favorite food at her betrothment ball. Jane hasn't been eating my muffins. She's been buying them for the princess. Wow, the princess was my secret fan. The muffins you buy every morning have been for the princess? Yes. I didn't know that. Wow, Nana, your food is being eaten by royalty. I suppose I should feel honored. I actually thought Jane was the one eating my muffins. So it turns out she wasn't coming to visit me, but was instead running an errand for the princess every day. I'm not sure how this makes me feel. Anyway, the king wishes to order 500 assorted muffins from you for the night after tomorrow. Can you do it? Wait a minute, 500 muffins in like 2 days? That's a lot of muffins, dude. I can't really decline a request from the king now, can I? No, I guess not. Time for some baking magic. Heck yeah. You will, of course, be invited to attend the ball as well. Oh, do I get to pick a date? Okay, the night after tomorrow, correct? I should be able to get that done. I assume Elliot will want to help with this order? You bet I do! Excellent. Consider it done. Thank you. Are you alright? Yes, please don't worry about me. I'll just take my usual muffin and return to the castle. Alright. I go behind the counter and place a blueberry lavender muffin into a carry bag. For some reason, I put it in a fancier bag than usual, opting for a black pouch with gold hemming instead of a plain tan one. Here you go. Thank you, Lana. Did I subconsciously try to present the muffin in a more sophisticated manner because I knew it was meant for royalty? I'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Have a good day, Jane! She leaves, but not before showing a pained look on her face. Jane didn't look happy when talking about the princess's betrothment. Betrothment, yeah. Light says it is possible to do 500 muffins in 1 day. Is it possible for 2 people, though? With only 2 people? Yeah, you think Jane likes the princess? Maybe. We must mend her broken heart. I had a feeling I knew why, but it wasn't my place to say. Elliot, I think the pumpkin seed muffins will be almost finished by now. I tried to ignore it and carry on with running the bakery. I'll go check. That evening, we go about the rest of the day serving customers and baking as per usual. When I close up the bakery, Elliot tells me that she has a prior arrangement and is unable to stay. I'm sorry, I can't stay back to help clean up today. Don't worry about it, Elliot. Make sure you get home safely, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, you're so understanding. See you tomorrow, Lana. I lock the door behind her. I'm still bothered by the look on Jane's face as she spoke to us this morning. She was definitely troubled by the princess's betrothment. I'm not surprised. Jane has been in love with the princess since she became a royal knight. Her eyes would light up and sparkle when they spoke to each other. I'd only seen them speak together once, but it was obvious since then that Jane had fallen. I hope she doesn't do anything crazy leading up to the ball. The next day. Lena, my arms are getting tired from all this mixing. How do you do this every morning? I suppose this would be a good time to teach you how to use magic to mix a batter. Really? Yes! I need a quill, please wait. Maybe she should start carrying a quill and ink around with her. Okay, I'm ready. Let's begin by beating the eggs. Pow, 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 punch, punch. Since your initial spark element was fire, Elliot, you should also have a slight connection with both the wind and earth elements. We'll be harnessing the wind element for today's lesson. Okay! First, pinpoint a specific part of the eggs to focus your magic. Huh? Oh, I see. Next, we want to mix the batter in a circular motion, so we'll want to focus our magic around the bowl. We continue channeling our magic around and around. And that's it. Sounds easy, but I'm sure I'll make mistakes. Do you want to watch me do it again? Yes, please. Okay, but after this, I want to see you give it a go. Mix, mix, mix. Now we're cooking, Mama. And that's how we do it. Wow, you made that look so easy, Lana. Thank you, Elliot. But flattery won't improve your magic skill. I know. Okay, I think I'm ready to give it a try. Good luck. Wait, what? It got smaller. Wah! Eek! Calm down, Elliot. When you panic, you can accidentally channel your spark element. In your case, it would be fire. Okay. Just take a few seconds to calm down. Shall we try again? One more time. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. She seems to be getting the hang of this. I can see some real potential. Great work, Elliot. I could mix all day. Very good, but I think we should stop here for today. Yeah, if you mix too much, don't you make like meringue or something? I think you do. What? But I'm on fire right now. Eek! I didn't mean it like that. Water! I need water! You got too excited. Sorry. We still have a long way to go. After some time, you did pretty well with making today's batch. Ugh, but the amount of times I lit the batter on fire. I'm sorry I wasted so many ingredients. It's quite alright, Elliot. I knew what I was getting myself into when I accepted you as my apprentice. Oh, doesn't that seem like an insult? Lana, you're so kind. Oh, here comes our Lana, I need your help. Excuse me? The king! He plans to wed the princess off to the first man that can defeat his fighter in a duel at the ball tomorrow night. Jane, I think you need to compete. You have to win this contest. What? I need you to create a potion to turn me into a man. What? Please, I'm begging you. It's the only way I'll be able to fight for her. I can't possibly allow the princess to marry the first man to defeat the king's chosen fighter. Who knows what sort of barbarian it could be? He's gonna choose you. He's definitely gonna choose you. Yup. But there's a chance the winner could be a kind-hearted person. I can't risk it. I can't bear the thought of her marrying a stranger she doesn't even know. Jane, rather than her marrying an unknown man, isn't it more accurate to say that you can't bear the thought of her marrying someone other than you? I'm just a knight. I'm not even a high-ranking officer. I'm an elf, and my body is scarred from war. I don't have any redeeming qualities. And my biggest setback of all that is that I'm a woman. What right do I have to stand by the princess's side unless I change? I don't think you need to change. But could she change back afterwards if she wanted to? And you think that by turning into a man and defeating the king's fighter, you'll be accepted to stand by her side? Yes. Fine, I'll do it. I'll create a potion for you if that is what you think you need in order to win the princess's heart. Thank you, Lana. Is there really a magic potion to change Jane into a man, though? I've never made one before, so I can't guarantee it will even work. We don't know what will happen. Your body might change, but so could your state of mind. I don't even know if it'll have a permanent effect or just temporary. I'm willing to take the risk. I just want to make it clear that I don't agree with this. I don't see why you need to change yourself to fight for the princess. You can easily hold your own in battle against the other knights. You even fought in the war against the slime monsters. I would never be accepted as a woman, Lana. Very well. I'll make the potion tonight, so come by again tomorrow morning. Thank you, Lana! You don't know how much this means to me. Lana, are you okay? Yes. Let's get back to work, Elliot. We still have an order to prepare for tomorrow night. Oh, we got a glove club. Thank you for the glove club, Cricket. Glove the gender fluid. That evening, after I send Elliot home for the day, I sit in the kitchen in silence. The only sound I could hear is the crackling of the fireplace. Today has been both physically and mentally draining. The bakery seemed busier than usual today. Some of the customers were definitely not locals. I figured they must be visiting from the neighboring nations. Were they here to celebrate the princess's betrothment? Perhaps they too were planning to fight for the right to marry her. Even after that last customer had left, I waited well past sunset to close the bakery. I think I want to keep myself busy so that I could hold off on making Jane's potion. It was going to be a long, long day tomorrow. The day of the ball. Surprisingly, I had a really good night's sleep. It is a new day today, but that does not mean the events of yesterday didn't happen. It also means I have a very large order of muffins to prepare. Lana, I'm here! I opened the door. Good morning, Lana! Good morning, Elliot. Thank you for coming in a little earlier than usual to help with today's order. It's my pleasure! We have a lot to do today and not enough time to do it. Okay. I don't waste any time with idle chit-chat this morning. Everything I've taught you so far has been leading up to this moment. This is your final exam, Elliot. I'm going to need you to find ingredients for me and help me mix the batter. We're going to work hard and fast, and I won't be able to give much assistance. In fact, I'll actually be timing you this time. I don't want to be timed. I don't like time stuff in video games. I can handle it. Alright, are we ready? Yes. I'm counting on you. Elliot, please hand me the eggs on the bench. Yes, Lana! Thank you, Elliot. I need more flour now. Got it! Good work, Elliot. Could you grab me some lavender from the corner? What? Okay. This is not lavender, Elliot. Great! You're doing well, Elliot. Finally, can you hand me some blueberries from the bench? Okay. That's not what blueberries look like. Those look like raspberries or something. Perfect! You've been really helpful so far, Elliot. Are you ready to mix the batter now? As ready as I'll ever be. Great, remember to focus very carefully. If your concentration wanders even just a little, you might burn the batter. I won't let you down, Lana. I'm sure you won't. Please start by mixing this one. Click, click, click. Don't like the tiny circles. I don't like the tiny circles. And into the oven it goes. Oh, that emote doesn't look as lewd, but then when I mouse over it and look at it in the bigger form, I'm like, oh. Yay! Great job, Elliot. Not only did you work efficiently, but you were able to use magic to mix the batter. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much, Lana. I was only able to do it because I have such an amazing teacher. Flattery will only get you so far, Elliot. Far enough to receive a reward? Perhaps. What would you like? Really? Well, Maybe I'll ask for it at the ball. Are you sure? If it's something I can get for you immediately, you may as well ask now. It's alright, Lana. I'll ask during the ball. She's gonna ask for a dance. She wants to dance with me. Good afternoon, Alcidian. Welcome back. Very well. Muffin making successful. Later that morning. This morning has been extremely hectic. I decided not to open the store today so that Elliot and I could finish working on the muffins for tonight's ball. I was mixing several bowls of batter at once using magic. A few dozen muffins were already baking before I knew it. Jane had arrived at the bakery. Hello? Lana? Elliot? Is anyone in? Coming! I'll get the door for her, Lana. Thank you. Morning. Morning, Jane. I'll be with you in just a moment. Take your time, Lana. I can see that you're working very hard to finish the muffins for the ball. Have you been in the bakery's kitchen before? No, I believe this is my first time seeing the back. What do you think? It's cozy. Hey, Jane. Yes, Elliot? About what you said yesterday. What exactly is it about the princess that you like? I nearly channeled my spark element into the muffin batters. It's unprofessional of me, but I stopped mixing some of the bowls so that I could eavesdrop on their conversation. That's, a little embarrassing when you ask me so suddenly. Oh, sorry. But now that some time has passed, it's not sudden anymore, right? You really are persistent. The princess is very kind and charming. Aren't I also kind and charming? Would you fight for my hand in marriage? Elliot, the princess is... Even though I'm not a very interesting person, the princess will always listen to me when I ramble on during our conversations, regardless of whatever the topic is about. She's always encouraging me and is grateful for what I do around the castle. She may be kind, but she will still lecture me if I make a mistake. I like that responsible side of her. And at the end of the day, seeing her beautiful and sincere smile makes me happy. Now, how am I supposed to try and talk her out of this? Jane. I worked all night on the potion, but I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know if it will work. Thank you, Lana. I really do appreciate you making this for me, even though it was so sudden. Is it meant to be bubbling like that? I honestly don't know. It's a bi potion. It does look like it, doesn't it? Well, at least it's a pretty mix of colors. It sure is. Oh, Elliot. Oh, okay, feel better, Alcidian? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think pretty much everyone feels pretty crummy after the vaccine, so you take care. You're not going to drink it now? I'm a little nervous. I'll drink it before the ball. Will you be okay? I said I was willing to take the risk, right? Don't worry about me. I'm living by my own choices in life. If anything goes wrong, I only have myself to blame. It's not like your choices don't affect other people, Jane. Telling us not to worry. Elliot is more upset about this than I thought she would be. If something happens to you, then we'll lose our #1 customer. I try to brighten the mood with a joke. Lana's right. Without you, our sales would go down. You too. I promise that even if I turn into a man, a bear, or even a pig, I'll still come to the bakery every day to buy a muffin. You better. It's a promise, alright? Yes. That night, it's time for the ball. It's time. We finished making all the muffins before sunset. There was still some time left before the ball, so Elliot went home to change into appropriate attire. I went upstairs to take a quick bath before changing clothes as well. And then, it was time for the ball. Wow! ball hasn't even started yet and there's already so many people. I'm so excited. That's great, Elliot, but be sure to stay close to me. Good afternoon to you too, Griswold. Oh yes, this is the Dark Souls of visual novels. We'll be staying in the main hall for most of the night, but the castle itself has many rooms and hallways, so it's easy to get lost. Okay. Hey, Lana. Yes, Elliot? Dressing up and going to the ball together, it's almost like we're on a date. Yes, Elliot. Lana, the muffins are so delicious. Elliot, if you eat all the muffins, there won't be any left for the other guests. But they're so good. Oh, Elliot. Evening, beautiful. Luca. Long time no see. Oh, we gotta shapeshift. Sure thing. Yeah, I know they didn't have a clothes change. It would have been nice if they had different dresses, but to be honest, they still look kind of dressed up. Like you could see this at a dance, don't you think? Long time no see. Oh, that was Lana, whoops. It's been too long. The muffins being served tonight are from your bakery, correct? They're delicious. Thank you. They are as sweet as you are. I see you're still saying such phrases. It's the truth. And who is this gorgeous girl? Hi, No! No! Bad, Luca. Bad. Bad. You stay away from Elliot. What? You're going to give her the wrong impression of me. Just no. I just want to introduce myself. Good evening, beautiful. Luca de Castro, but you can just call me Luca. I'm good friends with Lana since childhood, and you are? Only interested in women. I don't even have a chance, do I? Not really. Lana, I'm heartbroken. I can see that. No, really, who are you? Are you someone special to Lana? I sure am. I love seeing her face every morning, and we spend every day together too. And by nightfall, she's got me all tired out. I can barely keep up with her. Lana, I'm so jealous. Elliot, please don't say such things that will lead to misunderstandings. Elliot's my apprentice. She works at the bakery with me. Oh, there isn't anything more? No. Not yet. Excuse me? I like you, Elliot. It's a shame you're not interested in men. Maybe in another lifetime. I hope so. Ah, it looks like the king is about to speak. Is Luca fighting for the princess's hand in marriage too? The ballroom naturally falls silent at the presence of His Majesty. Many of the guests remain where they are in the hall, but few are confident enough to make their way to King Carl. Oh, the king gets his own sprite. Wow, it's really the king. It's my first time seeing him this close. Thank you all for your attendance this evening. As you all know, the reason for tonight's festivities is to celebrate my beautiful daughter's betrothment. Madalena. My dear daughter Madalena, I'm so proud to see the woman that she's grown up to become. I'm sure you're all eagerly excited to hear the name of the lucky man that will marry my daughter. But even I do not know. I like the magical fire orbs too, Griswold. Whispers and murmurs spread throughout the ballroom. It seems everyone is shocked to hear that he himself does not even know who will marry the princess. Wait, does this mean the people in attendance tonight don't know about the king's fighter? My daughter has rejected every prince, nobleman, and suitor that has ever come seeking her hand. Imagine my surprise when she said she was ready to be wed. She came to me with a single condition. The person she is to marry must first defeat a warrior in combat. More chatter spreads among the crowd. Oh, you mean the shadows for the other people at the party? I like it too. I'm confused. What is going on? The princess was the one that decided to hold the competition for her hand, not the king. Eh? Why would she want to do that? I have not the faintest idea. Huh, she's a funny one, isn't she? Luca has a coy smile on his face. Was he planning on competing? It's quite an amusing requirement she's set, but I trust my daughter. I believe something entertaining will come out of this. And so, the first to best my chosen fighter in battle will be granted my daughter's hand. Who will take up this challenge and prove that they are worthy to marry my daughter? A few of the guests shuffle around, some approach the front of the crowd, but none are brave enough to take on the challenge. Instead, whispers can be heard. I should have brought my son along. He's a skilled fighter. To think such an opportunity to be tied to the royals will be missed. If I had known beforehand, I would have worn my armor. You're just making excuses. You don't have the guts. They're not wrong to suddenly spring this upon the guests without any warning or time to prepare. It's no wonder no one else is confident enough to fight. But if that is the case, why even hold this ball to begin with? I will fight for the princess's hand. It's Jane! Did she take the potion? She doesn't look any different. I can't tell either. It was an untested concoction after all, so it most likely did not work. I'm just glad to see she's still alive and breathing. And she's not a pig. Yes, that too. Lana. Yes, Elliot? Where did your friend Luca disappear to? I'm not sure. This is a surprise. What is your reason for volunteering? I'm not volunteering, Your Highness. I'm making a declaration. Any fighter you've chosen, or any other man or woman here that wishes to fight for the princess, I will defeat them all. Who does that knight think they are? You have not provided us with a reason, Jane. Jane focuses on the princess. For love, that is my reason. That is your reason? Will you allow it? The king takes a quick glance at the princess. I would not accept any other reason. Very well, we will allow it. This is outrageous! I think it's romantic. This is exciting! I'm rooting for Jane to win. But the king still has not announced who Jane's opponent will be. Whoever it is, Jane's going to kick their butt. De Castro, where are you? I've been here all along, Your Highness. Evening, Jane. You look more dashing than usual. Thank you? Since you've been here from the beginning, then you must have heard Jane's proclamation. I did, yes. Are you ready to defend the princess's hand? I already accepted the honor to be your fighter days ago, Your Highness. If I had not come ready tonight, I would have dishonored my name. That's interesting, you chose a mage. What? Luca is the king's fighter? Isn't he a witch? Will Jane be alright? This seems unfair. Big Luke. Well, then it would seem Jane will be your first challenger for tonight. Kick his ass, Jane! 1 second, I need a sip. I need a little sippy. Jane draws her sword and stands her ground, giving Luca a cold, hard stare. There's no sense of doubt or apprehension in her eyes. Not only first, I'll also be the last. I like this side of you. Jane is the first to charge forward. She closes the gap between her and Luca. She takes several swings at him with her sword, but he avoids contact with her blade each time by propelling himself backwards using magic. Arg! I wish more women would chase after me as enthusiastically as you are right now, Jane. Once he's gained a safe distance, Luca twists and flicks his wrist. A heavy wave of water is conjured to slam Jane up against the wall. Several spectators are also hit with the water, sending them sliding into each other. It's like a dolphin show, you know, and then they splash the audience. There's like the splash seats that you have to watch out for. Urgh! You should give up, Jane. You can't beat me in a fight. Grrr. Jane rises to her feet, combs her fingers through her dripping wet hair, and once again charges at Luca. It's pointless. Every time Jane closes the gap between them, Luca uses magic to get away or push her back. Is that all you've got, Jane? She clicks her tongue before scanning her surroundings for something, but what? Her eyes lock onto a noble. Jane dashes over to him and... She grabs the muffin the noble was holding in his hand and flings it at Luca. Eh? She's using her muffins as a weapon! Luca swiftly moves out of the way and the muffin hits the wall. You shouldn't waste food, Jane. Pocket his hand. Pocket muffin! But Jane smirks. Why is she smirking? Jane runs over to a nearby table that's covered with our muffins. She wouldn't. Jane grabs the muffins and begins catapulting them one by one at Luca. She would. Our muffins! We worked so hard on them! What is happening? Pumpkin seed, vanilla, apple cinnamon, blueberry. With every flying muffin that comes hurling towards him, Luca takes a step further and further away. He reflects some of the muffins away using magic, causing them to fly towards the crowd. It's like a parade! It's like at the parade, and I throw the candy, and you catch the candy! You have to catch the muffins! Ah! These two won't stop at muffin. Are you seriously trying to make a joke right now? Whoa! Luca stumbles. He just slipped on one of the muffins on the floor. A blueberry and lavender muffin, to be precise. Wait, hold on. Throwing the last muffin, Luca manages to deflect it using a wave of water, his spark element. Jane must have expected this. She dodges to the side and pulls something out from behind her coat. Another weapon? A shimmer of yellow splashes towards Luca. He sends another wave. But the yellow liquid instead mixes with his conjured water. It has a strong odor. It reeks of peppermint and valerian root. The sleeping potion! Luca pinches his nose to block the stench. Jane stands atop a fallen Luca, with the tip of her sword pointed towards his neck. Huff! Huff! You've beaten me. I have. Well done, Jane. I have to admit I am impressed. You defeated me and earned the right to the princess's hand. Jane lowers her sword and looks towards the king. No. She's looking at the princess. Well, Madalena, what do you think? Jane! I told you, did I not? The person who wins this fight will without a doubt be my true love, my knight in shining armor. Princess! You'll still only call me by my title, even after you just fought for my hand? Shouldn't you be saying something else right about now? Madalena. Yes? I love you with all my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul. I know, Jane. I love you too. Aww. It's a happy ending. Yes, I suppose it is. I'm glad Jane was able to find the strength in herself to fight for the one she loves. I'm glad that she's getting the happy ending she deserves. Is everything alright, Elliot? I was just thinking. Please do share. Well, have you ever felt like something wasn't quite right? What do you mean? Like, you thought the world revolved around you or that you were the main character in a story. I can't imagine that feeling. But You're actually just the supporting character in someone else's love story. And no matter what choices you make or things you say to them, actually have and no matter what choices you make or the things that you say to them, actually have very little impact on what happens. Because it was never your story to begin with. It was hers, and she had the power to decide how her love story would end all along. Holy foot. Ah, that's a good twist. Ah. They got me. They got me. Oh man. There was no point in saving, was there? That's funny. Let's just wait and see if there's anything else at the end. I have a couple of games picked out for today because I knew these games were short because I think a lot of them were made for like a Yuri game jam that happened. So I think most of them were made like in only a couple weeks. Oh wait, what's this? Kickstarter backers? Was this a Kickstarter? Oh, maybe this is a Kickstarter. I'm stretching my neck. Lana! Yes, Elliot? Remember this morning you said you'd give me a reward for successfully making the muffins? I remember. Do you wish to ask for your reward now? If it's okay. I want a kiss. Please? A kiss? Yes, but only if you're okay with it. Of course. I'm more than okay with it. This is Lana's love story now. Really? Yes, Elliot. Why don't you come a little closer and I'll show you just how okay with it I am. I got the smooch. I may just be a supporting character in Jane and Madalena's love story, but I'm also the protagonist of my own. The end. Well, there are two that are locked. Okay, so if we go here. Okay, so she had asked for a sleep potion or something, right? She was talking about how she had trouble sleeping. I have just the thing for sleepless nights. What do you suggest? It's easier for people to fall asleep when they have someone to hold at night. Or if there's someone holding them. If you need a person for either suggestion, I'd happily volunteer my services. Thanks for the offer, but I don't think that's the right solution to my problem. Elliot scribbles. Today's lesson, how not to flirt with customers. Elliot, please don't write that down. Hehe. Well, since my first proposal seems to have been rejected, how about I make you a potion to help you fall asleep instead? A sleeping potion? I'm not sure. Okay, so can we skip then? We can't skip. How did I miss pictures then? If I remember correctly, it was here. And then here? No, here? And then here? No. Here? No. Here. Okay. Found the mini games? Maybe. It was probably nothing. Was it your first time going to the castle? No, I did go near it when I was younger, but I've never been up to the gate until last night. Why? There's always something happening at the castle. It's not uncommon for messengers to be coming and going. Is that so? It's probably better you don't think about it too much. Do you go to the castle often? No, not anymore. She looks at me inquisitively. Elliot, Why don't we start making some simple vanilla muffins for today's sales? Ooh, I can do that. Alright, so we're... Ah! Oh, we got something here. Oh, so they were talking about how there was stuff going on last night, and Elliot wanted to know what it was. Aw, please! Don't pressure her, Elliot. The royals live a very private life behind the castle gates. Aww. Alright. It's weird. I'm not sure what's causing the different dialogue this time. Is it the different choices I picked? Seems kind of random. I could tell that she was troubled by the princess getting married. And I guess that bothered me. The obvious fact that Jane has feelings for the princess. I don't know what to do with my own feelings right now. Oh, so this one it doesn't let you fail. Yeah, I don't think you can fail, actually. If I click in the wrong spots, nothing happens. So I can't fail this. For the timed portion, maybe? How does a baker compete with a princess? I would rather be with... Oh. I can confess my own feelings now. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I would rather be with a baker than a princess. If I was with a baker, I could eat all the tasty things. No. But what? Why not? Lana? I can't help you go through with this. But Lana, you're the only one I can turn to for help. I can't. Jane, I love you. Lana. We have known each other since the war, and I've seen you for who you really are. A brave, loyal, and honest woman. A skilled swordsman with strength and strategic capabilities. I know you believe I'm joking whenever I flirt with you, but I've always been genuine about my feelings. I don't care about your race or your scars. I love you. Why can't you choose me instead? Lana. I'm well aware that your feelings towards me are genuine. I never once doubted them, in fact. But I'm not as brave as you think. I avoided situations where we could have been alone together because I was afraid that you'd confess. I'm a coward that could never bring myself to honestly respond to your feelings. I'm sorry, Lana. My heart belongs to the princess. I always had the feeling that would be your answer. I really am sorry, Lana. Please, don't apologize anymore. You shouldn't have to apologize just because our feelings don't align. Then what should I say instead? There's nothing that you could say right now. But Jane, I've never made such a potion before. I cannot guarantee it will even work. We don't know what will happen. Oh, so this is the same line. Okay. Lana, are you okay? Yes. Let's get back to work, Elliot. We still have an order to prepare for tomorrow night. Alright, let's try failing the minigame and seeing what happens. Let's hand her the wrong things. These are not eggs. Is this an egg? Is this an egg? They're not eggs. They're not eggs. Poison muffins? Griswold, no! Griswold! We are not poisoning the princess. Let's click everything except for the eggs. See if we get CG. Oh, we did get CG. Good call, good call. Elliot, what's taking you so long to find the ingredients I asked for? I don't know where anything is. Oh dear. Elliot, I'll work in the back. Can you please go outside to the garden and pick more blueberries? Oh, okay. Muffin making failed. Okay, so far everything else has been the same. And you really thought you had the chance to be with someone. You tried to make the right moves and say the right things in order to impress them. Oh, no, Banjo, no. We already played through it once. So now I'm skipping scene dialogue and trying to get different, CGs. Good afternoon, though, Banjo. Okay, and you really thought you had the chance to be with someone. You tried to make the right moves and say the right things in order to impress them. But the choices you make have little to no effect on how much they like you. Because it was never your story to begin with. It was hers, and she had the power to decide how her love story would end all along. And then that one you don't have a little cutscene afterwards. Thingy has the zoomies. I have the zoomies, it's true. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do this again. That is ridiculous. You want me to turn you into a man? What does being a woman have to do with anything? There's no point in winning her hand if you have to live out the rest of your life pretending to be someone that you're not. She would not be married to you, Jane. She'd be married to a fraud. If you truly care about her, would you be capable of lying to her for the rest of your life? Then tell me, what else am I supposed to do? Fight for her. Fight for the princess's hand and stand by her side just as you are. Yeah, she said holy fuck at the end of the last one too, yeah. There's no need for you to change. You wouldn't understand, Lana. You're of the common race, and you're even a respected witch. You wouldn't understand how it feels to be looked down upon. You don't understand what I had to go through just to get where I am. Don't give me that horse shit. Lana! Of course I don't know what you went through. No one but you will ever truly understand your pain and suffering. But that doesn't mean the rest of us have had it easy. What do you think happened to me and the other witches after the war ended? A hero? A killer? A weapon? I didn't ask to be any of those things. Lana, please calm down. Don't come to me for help, Jane. If you want to fight for the princess, then do it with your own damn strength, not someone else's. So be it. Jane, wait! Also, hey Dork, hello. Let her go, Elliot. But you two can't end on bad terms. Don't worry about us. We'll be back to normal after a good night's sleep. Lana, are you okay? Yes. Let's get back to work, Elliot. We still have an order to prepare for tomorrow night. Oh, so this time we gotta fill the second portion, I think, to get the other CG. After what happened this morning, I just wanted to drown myself in my work. It was going to be a long day tomorrow. I should head to bed early tonight. Alright, she wants eggs. Lavender. Wait, what was the flower? Lavender. Oh, blueberries? Alright, so now we gotta do the mixing. I think we gotta fill this. Burn the batter! Eek! Elliot, what happened? I lost concentration for a moment and lit the batter on fire. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I'll try again. Normally I'd encourage you to keep trying, however, we're on a tight deadline today. I won't make the batter, Elliot. Please gather more ingredients. Okay. Muffin making failed. Morning. Morning, Jane. The tension is thick enough to cut with a butter knife. Lana, about yesterday. I'm sorry. I don't want to leave things the way they currently are between us. I lashed out at you and said some unnecessary things yesterday. Why was I so angry? Ah, Cthulhu, thank you for the Phoenix down. Thank you. I don't think that you need to change who you are for the princess. If she doesn't acknowledge you for your real self, then I don't see the point in marrying her. But I also know that you're the type of person that would do anything for the people that you care about, even if it's at your own expense. Lana, I know you didn't say those things yesterday to be rude. I know you care. Thank you. And I'm also sorry for suddenly asking you to do something so selfish. Just tell me though, what is so special about the princess that she's worth becoming an entirely different person and fighting for? You know, even though I'm a royal knight, I'm not actually supposed to have direct contact with the princess. I'm not a captain or any special rank like that. The only reason I get to see her every day is because she asks me to buy her a blueberry lavender muffin. Why do you think she asks you to buy it specifically? Even I don't know. During the time I get to spend with her when I give her the muffins, she'll always ask me about my day and listen to me ever so intently. She's so kind. She'll encourage me when I'm feeling down or struggling with something, but will also lecture me when I make mistakes at the castle. The short moments I get to spend with her fill me with an indescribable feeling. Like a special type of warmth. It's called love! Elliot. Perhaps. But at the end of the day, seeing her beautiful and sincere smile makes me happy. When the princess marries someone, there's the chance that I'll no longer be needed. If her fiancé were from a neighboring nation, then she would likely leave Paranea. I guess I just wanted to stay by her side for as long as I could. Then fight for her. Jane, if you really want to stay by her side, just fight for her. I can't guarantee that you'll be accepted as you are now, but neither can I say with certainty that you won't. Isn't it a risk that you're better off taking than regretting later? I'm scared. Of course you are. Who hasn't been afraid or nervous when doing something for love? Your words don't fill me with confidence. Here, Jane. Elliot starts up to Jane and forces a muffin into her mouth. Oomph. If words don't fill you with confidence, then our muffins fill you with happiness. I've never heard anything so eloquent before. I should put that on a signboard somewhere. Thank you, Elliot. I'm glad she found the courage to come tonight, even without a potion to turn her into a man. Yes, me too. Lana? Yes, Elliot? Where did your friend Luca disappear to? I'm not sure. Interesting, that one ended without the kiss too. Weird. I guess, I don't know. Maybe once you flirt with, if you ever flirt with, frick. Oh my gosh. If you ever flirt with Jane, that locks you out of the kiss with, Elliot. Yeah, I'm Lana. I think we've seen everything. I just want to double check. I want to see what happens if you say no to the kiss at the end. This is why video games take me so long, because I have to like see every little thing in them. What happens if you say not yet? Okay, just let me know when you're ready. Are you ready now? Yes. Alright, I'm counting on you. Eggs. Flour. Lavender. Blueberries. Bam. Oh yeah, sorry, Dork. I'm the green-hatted witch, Lana. Okay, so I can say sorry, but no. Elliot, I really do find you adorable, but I'm not interested in having that sort of relationship with you. I see. You sure I can't change your mind? I'm sure. Okay. I guess I'll eat some more muffins to fill the void in my heart. I hope this doesn't deter you from working at the bakery. Of course it won't, Lana. I'm devastated, I really am, but I won't let this stop me from becoming the best baker in all of Paranea. The best, you say? Just you wait and see, I'm gonna surpass you one day. I think you have a long way to go, Elliot. The end. Alright, now we saw all the CGs. Cool. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching Baked Magic. I'm gonna start another one now. I downloaded a couple different ones. So we'll end that one. We'll quit out this. And then the next one, we have... Oh, party time! Party time! This is fine, don't worry, it's fine. Oh, I have a full moon. Ow, ow, ow! Alright, what do you guys want next? Lesbian Mothman Hunters or a wave of lights? What a great way to get over a crush. Crush them in competition. We have a couple different options, guys. Mothman? You guys want the Mothman one? Alright, let me put that up. Ah, ferocious roar! Alrighty.
Incredible.
Incredible. Uh-oh. Come on, OBS. You need to recognize it. OBS. I had it all set up. Okay, 1 second. Oh my gosh. Really, OBS? It's misbehaving! Oh! Ah! Ah! There we go. There we go. Just took a minute. Oh! Good luck with your chores, Hime! Put this here. Move it down. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Lesbian Mothman Hunters! I think this was another Yuri Game Jam one that I saw on itch.io. Alright. 1 second. I had to roar. Cricket said, wait, I missed our options, but yes, Mothman. You're probably wondering how I got here. In the woods behind a bunch of houses with my cute friend, completely overdressed for the middle of October after a rainy day. Possibly committing a crime. Neither of us could work out the Woodlands Trust opinion on camping. Mothman. Seriously? Mothman? Seriously, Mothman. Specifically the West Virginia Mothman, also possibly known as the Cornwall Owlman. also known as something you aren't likely to find in a forest in the southeast of England. Oh, shush. Although Owlman is technically the better name for a glowing-eyed winged humanoid, but Mothman is a much cooler name. Better for branding. Also, I decided she's a girl. No man could ever be that cool. Hey, I said she was cute. I didn't say she was perfect. Then again, I still agreed to this. Not the best glass house to throw stones in. Plus, well, sometimes it's easier to go cryptid hunting in the woods than it is to tell your cute friend how you really feel about her. Cryptid hunting? It's okay as long as they don't hunt me. I mean, I know Mothman isn't exactly local to the UK if you're going strictly by West Virginia lore. But Owlman, not only is she technically basically the same thing, she's been spotted in Cornwall. And that's why we're in the woods behind your house? Trains are expensive, Charlie. I can't afford to go across the country on a whim. If my brother didn't have the camping equipment, we couldn't have even done this. Same old Mia. Ever since we first met, she's been moving from one obsession to the next. She usually picks a TV show rather than supernatural monsters in general. But this is still better than her Homestuck phase. I still have nightmares about that ill-advised grease paint hugs. I mean, that doesn't mean I have to believe in any of this, and Mia can take a bit of teasing, but also, maybe this isn't the time. So with that in mind, I decided to ask for Mothman facts, or ask for Owlman facts while teasing her. What even is an Owlman anyway? I mean, you'd know if you listened to the podcast I sent you. I did. They said that Owlman was different from Mothman. Look, not everything in a comedy podcast about cryptids is going to be correct. I mean, okay, fine, Owlman. The difference is academic anyway. Anyway, everyone knows about Mothman, big in West Virginia, fantastic, but possibly predicts disasters. But Owlman gets ignored, despite multiple witnesses of the 1995 incident. Admittedly, that was in Chicago, but that's kind of my point. I think they're the same creature, at minimum, the same species. If the Owlmen can travel from Cornwall to Chicago, West Virginia isn't much of a stretch. And Owlman seems to be the most likely cause of the weird weather recently. All the sun and rain 1 second, and then cloudless skies 5 minutes later? Classic Owlman! Ah yes, giant owl and /or moth people are definitely more plausible than global warming. You know that's not what I meant, Uh-oh. Our conversation comes to an abrupt halt. After a few nervous seconds, Mia's whispering breaks the silence. Charlie, I'm sorry to interrupt the cute teasing thing that you're doing, but that sounded a lot like the noises Owlman is supposed to make. She thinks I'm cute? No, she just means the teasing, right? Come on. She grabs hold of my hand and pulls me to my feet. Her hand she's so soft. Swapping hands with remarkable speed and pulling out her torch. She brought torches? Who uses torches in modern days? She darts off in the direction of the cries, almost dragging me behind her as I jog after her. Dad says no hand holding allowed. You can't control me. My brain is still mush from the shock of sudden hand holding. I can barely focus on where I'm going, just barely managing to keep myself from stumbling on the rough forest path. Oh, torch is British for flashlight. Okay, that's good to know. That makes way more sense. Does she know what she's doing? Am I just overthinking this? Before I can compose my thoughts, Mia's taken us a good distance into the forest, shining the torch erratically through the tree branches above us. Eventually, she lets go of my hand for a second, and I manage to calm myself down. I desperately hope she thinks my heavy breathing was because of the running. I still can't tell her, not yet. I can't tell how she'll react. Ah, beans, I think we lost her. Oh, totally. I could almost taste the owl and / or moth residue in the air. Residue? Seriously? What do you think owls and / or moths are? They're not slugs, Char. I'm beginning to believe that perhaps the teasing is not working out in my favor. Take things seriously. Oh well, I guess we should get back to the tent. Maybe see if we can... Suddenly she freezes, eyes desperately searching for the path. Char, please tell me you remember the way back to the tent. Sure, it's... Oh no. I shined my torch around futilely. I was so caught up in holding her hand. I mean, this forest isn't that big, right? We can just... use that trick that solves mazes? That doesn't work in the forest. Let's keep searching for Owlman. You're right. I mean, that's why we came here, right? Mia offers me her hand again. I take it nervously and follow as she gently pulls me down a forest pathway. So what's the plan? How do we find Owlman, and what do we do when we do? Well, I figured it wouldn't be too hard. I noticed the signs that she's here, so I figured we'd just look for glowing eyes. Or like screeching noises, things in the tree branches. Corpses which have been mauled by a demon. The usual. Mia, if you start telling me you believe in demons... I don't really, I mean, some people think the Owlman is a demon, but... She squeezes my hand tighter. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to get lost. I just need to calm down for a second. I squeeze her hand back. I've seen her get into panics like this before. I know she can get through this one. Sure, don't worry. Take your time. We stop for a second. Mia takes a few deep breaths, squeezing my hand gently in time with her breaths. Eventually, she breaks the relative silence. Okay, I'm better now. Thanks, Charlie. No problem. I'll help you fend off any demons, even the ones I don't believe in. I've fought worse. Char, I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't try to fight any literal flesh and blood demons for me. Or like, in general. Yeah, you're right. I'd probably just panic and throw a rock at it. To be fair, you wouldn't be the first person to throw a rock at Owlman. Oh yeah, I remember the podcast mentioning that actually. Who throws a rock at an Owlman? Who sees an unidentified monster and goes, oh yeah, definitely time to try the rock, lads. Mia stifles a laugh. Honestly, it's someone who panicked due to their lack of plan. Oh yeah, totally. Speaking of which, your plan, well, we should probably do a second draft. It needs work. Oh shush, it's good enough. You really can't talk. Like, what are we going to look for Owlman residue? Are we going to like scour the forest floor for moisture? Cause there's a lot of moisture. Ooh, what if you scrape the trees with a cotton bud? We can test it back at the lab. Or we could... She stops, turning to me. Oh no, I'm sorry, did I cross the line? Oh, nuts. I upset her by trying too hard not to upset her. Oh no, She freezes in place, her breaths rapidly becoming erratic. I'm sorry, I was trying to be cute. Bantering you. I was trying that cute bantering you do, and I just... Quickly, I take both her hands and calmly look her in the eyes. Mia, you're panicking again. Deep breaths. You haven't done anything wrong. She meets my gaze. Okay. She takes a few deep breaths, gently squeezing my hands in time with her breathing. After a while, she manages to calm herself. I'm sorry I'm such a burden. You're not a burden. You're the complete opposite of a burden. Like a helium balloon? Mia lets out a stifled giggle. I'm not sure if that's how helium works. You know what I mean. I don't go hunting in the woods for fictional animals with just anyone. We both fall silent for a second, both staring intensely into each other's eyes. After what feels like an eternity, Mia speaks. Charlie, I want to just say... She's staring me right in the eyes now, her face is tantalizingly close. Blood rushes to my face. We should keep moving. Breaking eye contact, she releases one of my hands and continues onward. My face still red, I follow a gentle tug of her grip into the woods. I have to be reading too much into this, right? The two of us continue into the forest in relative silence, heading down increasingly overgrown paths until I'm unsure if we're even on a path. Eventually, I cut the tension. Mia, are you feeling okay? Look, I'm usually okay with you teasing, but please don't make fun of me for this, okay? Of course. Mia inhales sharply, visibly struggling to get the words out. I saw something in these woods as a kid. What? I know, you must think I'm crazy. I take both of her hands and look her in the eyes. Mia, I would have never teased you about this if I knew. No, it's okay, I wouldn't have invited you if I didn't like that, but I saw the eyes when I was a kid. Those glowing eyes just perched in a tree looking into my house. Staring right at me, right into me. That's why I brought you here. I don't feel safe here, but you make me feel safe. So I asked you to come with me because if you're here, I can find out the truth. You keep me grounded, and in return, I hopefully help you to see some of the wonder in this world. Or at least that's how I justified it to myself. Mia, I don't believe in Owl Man, but I believe in you. If you say you saw something, that's enough. You mean so much to me, I just want to... It's totally an owl. The scream cuts through the conversation. We both jump back, desperately trying to spot the source of the noise. That sounded really close. Don't panic, it's probably just an... See, it's an owl. Before I can finish my sentence, something swoops from the trees. In a mad panic, I grab Mia and run. Barely even thinking, I firmly grasp Mia's hand and sprint off. We don't notice when we lose the attacker, but when we eventually stop from exhaustion, it's gone. Oh god. We both take deep breaths, exhausted from the running. After a while, I manage to talk. Grab Mia and throw her at the owl man. I'd have to be really strong. Mia, I think that we just got attacked by a demon. I'm sorry, what? We just got attacked by something with glowing eyes which swooped down from the... Mia stifles a giggle. Charlie, I love you, but I'm fairly sure that was just an owl. I mean, Mia. I take both her hands and stare deep into her gorgeous eyes. I've been putting this off for a long time. Too long. The signs have been there, right? We've been holding hands basically all day. I mean, you called me cute. That should have been a sign. I've been teasing you constantly in a desperate attempt to flirt with you, basically since I first met you, and I'm still not being good at it. Heck, I even think you tried to flirt back with that residue thing. And that's not even going into that time at Gwen's party when... Well, we both know what happened there. It's pretty obvious, right? As much as I want to find out if Owlman is here, this wasn't about that. I'm just so scared. You're so precious to me, and I don't want to lose you because you don't like me back. Honestly, I'm still scared you don't like me back, even after everything, and part of me is convinced this is all just one big misunderstanding. Well then, just to make sure we're on the same page. I love you too. Oh good, still holding hands would be really awkward otherwise. Hey, you remember when we almost kissed earlier? Now I'm not trying to hide how much I adore you. Yes, I do. How about we remove the almost? Smooch. And then we kiss, and it's... Oh god, it's like fireworks. My brain is flooded with emotions, dancing, whirling. This is perfect. It's like, this is just right, as if it was meant to be. Eventually we part lips, still holding hands. So what do we do now? You have to go pick up a kitty? Wait. Cricket, are you getting a kitty? You gotta tell me about this kitty later. Well, I was hoping we'd be like girlfriends, if that's okay. Mia laughs gently. I meant about how we're still lost in the woods, but I'm also very down for that. Oh, of course. I was going to suggest we walk until we see houses, and then follow the edge of the forest. I'm worried that owl might come back. Oh, Rhea's kitty gotcha. Cannoli, right? Oh, now you don't want to believe in Owl Man. I didn't say that. I just think we should come back with a map and a plan. But for tonight, I think I've had enough cryptid hunting. We can come back for the tent tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. And so, still holding hands, we pick a direction and start walking. The end. This game can be replayed for alternative scenes, but has no alternate end. Because sometimes you don't want there to be a bad ending. That's true. That's true. Thank you for playing. That one was pretty short, huh? Good thing I prepared like 5 different games. I'm super prepared. Alright. Next up. Yeah, it was short, but it was also, I think it was made for like a game jam, so even doing this in like a short period of time is pretty good, don't you think? They didn't even hunt the Mothman. The Mothman hunted them? Yes! True. Alright, next up is A Wave of Lights. This one is about an alien. Oh my gosh, wake up, Fangy! I keep waking up in the middle of the night for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sleeping well for some reason. Okay, here we go. This one is called A Wave of Lights. I thought the art style was really sweet. But it's about a girl that meets an alien. I woke up late again today. But that's fine. It's quiet now, no one's around. The air is pleasant, the sand is cool beneath my feet, it's nice. I like being out here like this. Except, well, I woke up at 9 p.m. again. That's less good. My roommate is probably mad at me. I hate when she's mad at me, but she's not my favorite person either, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. I like her cats more, and they like me. They don't really expect or need anything of me except to be a warm body for them to use, which I'm more than happy to do. Maybe my roommate will get replaced by a cat. Eep! Oh god, did I really make that noise? Okay, I'm alone here. Nobody could have heard. If someone heard that... No, no one's around. It's late. Everyone's asleep. I'm the only one here. What was that? I can see something down in the water and someone standing on the beach. I take a deep breath, calming myself down as best as I can. I should make sure they're okay, but if they're injured, I can leave once I'm sure they're okay or I call for help. I run down the beach as fast as my legs will carry me, which admittedly isn't particularly fast. I think I might die before I get there. Wait, she's so cute. Mermaid? No, Arlie, the mermaid is later. Is she a cosplayer? Cosplay girlfriend! An actress? Did I stumble onto a movie set? I'm breathless, but not for the reason I thought I would be. I don't know what to do. Do I see something? Of course I do, but what? Hello. I'm Angeluxia, Ambassador of Oceanaut. You may call me Angie if that's easier. Is this Earth? It is. You're not from here? Oh no, not at all. You're one of the Homo sapiens? The only sentient species on this planet, correct? Do I look like a Homo sapiens to you? Well, kinda, yeah. Except for, the antenna. Antenna? She has antenna. They remind me of an anglerfish. Is she trying to lure me in? Am I her prey? 1 second. I'll turn the sound effects down a little bit. I feel like the splashing's loud. There are probably worse ways to die than being eaten alive by a pretty alien girl. Or maybe this is the worst way to go. Or maybe it doesn't matter. My heart's going a million miles a minute anyway. Maybe it'll fail first and I won't. I think there are a few more things that make me clearly not the same species, but yes, antenna. I'm talking to an alien. I'm talking to an alien. They're real. My parents were right. Is your ship gonna be okay? Oh, it can repair itself. There's nothing to worry about. I just didn't want to be stuck inside of it all night. The crash landing made me a bit claustrophobic, as you might imagine. I can't at all. I've never even been in a plane, let alone a spaceship. Especially not a spaceship that crashed. She seems calmer than I would expect an alien to be. Are you gonna be okay out here? What do you mean? Aren't you afraid of, getting kidnapped by the FBI or something? The G's are something to die for? What G's are you talking about, Dad? Or maybe it's the CIA that kidnaps aliens. I don't remember anymore. Oh, G-Force, gotcha. Angeluxia? Did I just hallucinate the whole thing? I already knew I was crazy, but did I get crazier? I'm at that age where mental illnesses that you're genetically predisposed to kick in sometimes. There's no history of hallucinations with my parents that I know of. Oh my god, I don't want to hallucinate pink alien girls standing on the beach. There's enough wrong with my head. I don't need something else too. There's nothing to worry about. I can turn invisible as needed. My heart stopped. I'm dead. I'm definitely dying right now. My heart went so fast, it just stopped. Are you okay? Are you afraid of me? No, I'm fine. Sorry. I'm more afraid of talking to my roommate than I am of talking to you. For now, anyway. There's always a chance for me to be afraid of something new. Maybe eventually I'll become agoraphobic. Then I'll finally run out of things to be afraid of. I mean, you're not scary, you're cute. Not that I mean that in a weird way, I mean it in a normal way. Why do I ever talk to anyone? My parents definitely thought aliens were real, so I always kind of wondered if there was something out there. So, you kind of prove that there is. So I'm not afraid of aliens, conceptually. You seem pretty nice. I'm just a little jumpy, I always am. Why did you wonder? Huh? Earth and Mars are neighbors. Surely you know about Martians. No, I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Martians are pretty reclusive, also a little xenophobic. Well, that's fair. We're terrifying. I wonder if the government knows and they're hiding it. That would make sense. People would go crazy if they knew. I'm glad that the Martians don't seem interested in us based on what Angie is saying. I don't need more sleepless nights, days rather, thinking about aliens attacking Earth. I guess I learned something new today. More than one thing. Aliens are real. So how long is it going to take to repair your ship? What's she doing? Is she just spacing out? Approximately 8 hours. Eep! Now I wish I was dead. What a childish sound to make. Before no one heard it, but now she has. I'm an embarrassment to society and the human species, oh my god. What if she goes home and tells everyone we're useless and embarrassing and plans our deaths and... Is there anything fun to do around here? I'm hungry. What do people eat anyway? My studies have generally been very broad, and I'd like to gather more accurate data. Well, I normally don't want to go home, and I especially don't want to go home with an alien in tow. I could get you something from the convenience store, maybe? What kinds of things do you like to eat? We're cannibals, we eat each other. Don't lie to her. You're lying to her, Dad. Good afternoon, Patrick. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Persephone. Hello, everybody. We are playing A Wave of Lights. It is a short, visual novel that I'm playing as part of PaRAID Parade. Yes, a visual novel, yes. My friends and I are doing PaRAID Parade today. It started at midnight, and it's going until midnight. So in like an hour, I'll be reading someone else. But for now, we're playing this game. It's about a socially anxious girl on the beach who meets an alien. But how are you guys? How was your stream? Oh, let me do a shout out. And also, I should shout out Callum for earlier. I'm always so scuffed. A Spice Girls tune. I feel like Spice Girls were like just before my era. I don't think I actually know any of their songs. Oh, party time! Ready? Are you fist pumping? You have to dance during party time. You're obligated to, even if there's no one to watch. Also, Baby Dog has little balloons today for the Pride Parade. The dog is all over the place with balloons. She sure is. Oh yes, a glub glub. Thank you, thank you. I always have to hydrate a lot when I play visual novels. There's always so much talking compared to other games. What kinds of things do you like to eat? I'll tell you when we get there. Show me. I stare at the space where she once was and nod. If she's invisible, it should be fine. This whole situation is so surreal, though. Aliens are real, and I'm taking one to the convenience store. What's in that bottle, Hannah? It's really weird to have an alien invisible next to me whispering weird questions. I hope the cashier doesn't hear me whispering back. I hope they can't hear either of us. It's some kind of orange soda. What about this one? Which one? It's brown and has spots. That's chocolate milk. It's sweet. I want that one. Are any of these going to hurt you? Unlikely. Nothing on Earth that I'm aware of is particularly toxic to our species. Aside from uranium and tomatoes and tomato byproducts. Tomatoes? I can show you a report of how they interact with our bodies and why we can't process them if you'd like. No, I'm alright. I take a breath and grab the milk for her. I feel like I'm shaking inside. Too much energy with nowhere to go. That's me after I have like energy drinks. Or when I was in college, I would take like caffeine candies and stuff. And that's what it feels like you're shaking inside. And Alexia doesn't seem to notice though. She doesn't seem to think much of anything so far about me as far as I can tell. Which probably means I'm being weird and she thinks I'm being weird but isn't saying anything. Oh well, I can live with that. I just gotta keep moving. I hear the dog growling at Mr. Fangy in the hallway. Luckily, however, we aren't allergic to corn. Corn? What does that have to do with anything? Oh yeah, caffeine gum. Yep. Yeah, and I would have like caffeine mints and stuff that I would take. Your plastics are made of corn, and it's in almost everything else. Is that true? Plastic is made out of corn? Is that true? I'm gonna Google that after this. And it's in most everything else. I mean, I would expect that it's in a lot of food products because of like corn syrup, right? Like high fructose corn syrup and whatnot. I hadn't heard the plastic thing though. Your pesticides, your manufactured foods, it's inescapable. I look at the bottle of milk in my hand. The plastic has corn in it. It's honestly quite fascinating how your people manage to put corn in literally everything. I'm thankful you haven't done that with tomatoes. Somehow this information is both earth-shattering and also something I don't know what to do with. I guess count my blessings that I'm not allergic to corn. Hannah, what's this? We make our way quietly through the rest of the store, picking up many, many snacks. I have savings from my last job, thankfully. I go to pay and I feel my face flush when I keep putting more and more snacks on the counter. They're definitely gonna think I'm some kind of weirdo. A weirdo who buys way too much junk food. There's $30 worth of food here. I can feel my face heating up. Thank you and have a good evening, ma'am. Thanks. Finally, we can head back to the beach. No more people today. Well, human people anyway. I can't believe that I have to clarify that now. My world has become very different in just a couple short hours. Your temperature seems to have gone up. Are you alright? Did something happen, or are you supposed to get warm when interacting with other humans? I was under the impression that it usually happens when intercourse was going to. Nothing's the matter! I definitely said that way too loud. I quickly make my way out of the store, the cool sea air welcome change on my too warm face. Sorry about what happened back there. It's definitely not intercourse related, okay? But people get warm for a lot of reasons. There's something wrong with me, I don't know what. I mean, I do, but I don't know why I'm like this. I'm afraid of people. Which is stupid, they're everywhere. It's not like I can avoid them. This is too relatable. But I can't tell what they expect of me and what they're thinking. And it stresses me out a lot, it makes my heart race. And it makes me all warm and sweaty, even if it's the middle of winter. That's interesting. It sounds unpleasant. It definitely is. I've had a lot of fights with my roommate about this kind of thing. It's not great. So why don't I scare you? I'm a little taken aback by that. I guess because you don't have any expectations of me like people do, probably. Wait. Or did you have expectations of me? Do you think I'm weird? I'm sorry if I've done anything to offend. You're not uniquely weird. You're only weird in the sense that so far I think all humans are a little bit weird. I've only seen 3 so far, though. How has she seen 3? She's seen me, and then the shopkeeper, right? Who's the 3rd one? And regardless, you're helping me and feeding me. So you're the best human by far. Oh, so thanks. We sit and I let her pull whatever she wants out of the bag to taste first. Which leads to her taking a single bite of quite a few things, making a face, and handing each one back to me. Is there something in particular that you don't like? Sodium. There's a lot. It's akin to drinking the ocean. Oh, then try this. I hand her one of the snack cakes out of the bag and she happily accepts it. I do like this. I wish it was stronger though. Stronger? The sweet flavor. I wish there was more of it. Unfortunately, I think that's as sweet as it gets unless you want to eat straight sugar. I'm a little scared. How can she want something even sweeter than a cream-filled snack cake? They're already disgustingly sweet. She should try the watermelon Red Bull. You can't get much sweeter than that. It'll do for now then. We fall into silence as she eats it, looking pleased despite her complaints. My eyes fall on her antenna. The glow comes and goes, dimming and getting brighter at even intervals. Hey, can I ask a question? What kind of place is your home that you need glowing antenna? I hope that wasn't rude of me to ask. It's very dark. Our sun doesn't hit Ocean Noct very strongly. It does have Noct in the name, to be fair. It's warm enough due to the structure of our planet and the core being closer to the surface than most other planets. But it's very dark. It's been that way forever, so we all have a way to see in the dark like this. Whoa. It's strange to think that this planet will get so bright in just a few hours, even if it'll be gone before then. I've been on other planets with daytimes like that, but it never ceases to fascinate me. You feel like your eyes shouldn't be functioning well because it's too bright? I guess that would make sense, yeah. I was many years into my childhood before I saw a sun on any planet. And you see the sun every day. It's strange. I don't know how to tell her that I haven't really seen the sun in a few weeks now. I think that'd be depressing to hear, maybe. And even a little rude. I have this thing I can see all the time that she never gets to see, and I take it for granted by sleeping through the day. Well, I don't feel like I'm really taking it for granted. That's just how things work here. But I don't want her to think badly of me. I look at Angie again and see her staring off into space. She's done that a couple times now. I'm honestly really curious. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm talking to my ship. Oh, like with a telepathy or something? Something like that, yes. Is it an AI? No? She's my friend. Her name is PaRAID. Most animals that live in outer darkness and still have eyesight are super blurry. They can make out light in the ocean but won't be able to identify it until they got so close. Oh. So that's how the football fish works? Anyway, PaRAID's reported that repairs are going to take longer than initially planned. And she needs calcium. What has calcium in it? Her friend? I feel like I'm missing something critical here, but the way she said it was so straightforward, I feel like I'll look like an idiot if I ask. The milk and the seashells have calcium. Her ship is her friend. Bones and some other stuff probably. She starts digging through the bag of snacks we bought and reading over the labels on them, putting them back in the bag after. Picking up a pint of ice cream, she settles on that and walks over to her ship. With what seems to be a well-practiced toss, she throws it to her ship, and the entire pint of ice cream is absorbed into what I thought was a solid ship's hull. Yeah, the anglerfish, yeah. I think they're called football fish too, right?
And my wolf pack, it grew by 1.
Spiky! Spiky, thank you for the resub! 6 months! Fangy is pizza bender. I am a pizza bender. It's true. The most powerful of benders. A moment later, the empty tub and lid pop out, dropping to the water's surface with a splash before Angie retrieves them. The ship is alive and it needs calcium. I don't understand this. This is so weird. I don't know what to do with this information at all. Probably I should be a little freaked out. But then again, Angie hasn't done anything to hurt me so far, so her weird living, maybe breathing spaceship probably won't either. Angie comes back and joins me again. My ship liked it, but less sugar is preferable. Can I ask a question? Why calcium? Why wouldn't it be calcium? Don't Homo sapiens work the same way? What do you mean? Calcium helps your bones grow. Are you telling me that your ship has bones? Well, yeah, don't yours? No, they're made of metal. How inferior. I don't think I'd mind our ships not having bones. We spend the rest of the evening on the beach. Angie asking me to look things up on my phone to see what it does. And what does and doesn't have calcium. And what is and isn't accessible. In the end, milk and seashells are the most practical and easy to find. That seems kind of fun. Like if I could spend an evening with an alien, like looking for seashells on the beach to feed to their spaceship, like that would be a pretty good evening, I think. She seems disappointed that we can't get any bones, but I don't even know where to get them. Before I know it, the sky is changing colors. The first light of day, my usual signal that I've been awake for far too long. Hannah. Yes? I need a place to sleep. You should take me in for the day. Well, what? Surely you want to make a good impression on my people for the good of humanity. I'm not sure that I do, but after all, I am an ambassador. I don't think my roommate would appreciate that. What's more important, being a good host to an entire other species or having a cranky roommate? You have a point. Okay, you can have my bed. I'm so tired. I barely slept. How could I? Angie insisted we share the bed, which is big enough, but she's a cuddler. And she looks really cute when she's sleeping. I can't believe I shared a bed with a cuddly alien. She's soft, though her skin is weirdly smooth. She's not as warm as a human is, but she's cooler to the touch. Maybe that's why she was so cuddly. Does sharing a bed mean anything to aliens? Does it mean anything to me? I'm overthinking, surely. It's only been a day since we met. Oh right, I'm here for milk. As much milk as I can carry. I'm not looking forward to this. I grab 1, 2, then 3 gallons. I can't handle more than that. I can barely handle this. But thinking about how cute she was last night is giving me strength somehow. How could you carry 3 gallons? I guess if you wrapped your arms around it, maybe you could do it. I feel like it'd be very difficult though. But thinking about how cute she was last night is giving me strength somehow. Even when the clerk raises an eyebrow at me and I know he thinks I'm a huge freaky weirdo. After all, who buys 3 gallons of milk at 10 p.m.? Coming back to the beach, I see Angie throwing shells to her ship, and I set the milk down on the sand. I can't feel my arms. I'm never doing anything again. Hannah! Thank you. You're welcome. She seems a lot more chipper today. Taking a gallon at a time, she carries each one into the ocean so she's close enough to toss it onto her ship. Like yesterday, the gallons vanish. Then a few seconds later, the empty container and cap pop out. I have a lot of questions about how this works, but I feel like if I asked, well, Angie would be happy to tell me, I'd have to find out that this ship has a bunch of suckers under the surface or something. I don't think I really want to know how it works at all. She comes back with the empty containers, setting them next to me in the sand. Should ask how long she intends to stay to consider buying a pound of calcium powder. Can you just buy calcium powder? Is that a thing you can do? Is it like a supplement that people take? I know you can buy like calcium chews and whatnot. I used to take those when I was a kid because I wasn't a big milk drinker. So I'd have like these little like chocolate calcium chewies that I would have. She comes back with the empty containers, setting them next to me in the sand. Repairs are at 50% completion now. She says she's feeling a lot better too. Can we get more milk? No, not tonight. The clerk is gonna think something's up if I buy more. No one buys this much milk in the middle of the night. You wouldn't look strange if your people had living ships like ours. This would be a very average thing to do. I just stare at her. I don't think it'd make a difference, really. Normal people still wouldn't have spaceships. Maybe so. I won't make you get more milk today, I suppose. I wouldn't want my host to be inconvenienced. And I don't want you to be too uncomfortable to help me. After all, I think people would notice floating milk. So I'll be patient for your sake. I just realized she has like a greenish tongue. Oh, thank you? For some reason that makes me happy to hear. Which is also kind of depressing and stupid. Like, being happy that someone is hitting this very low bar of not making me do something I don't want to do is kind of pathetic. But still, she seems sincere, I think. Which is good enough for me. Though also, being with Angie in general is kind of nice. She doesn't make me feel weird, and she doesn't look at me like I'm weird. Tums? Just a bunch of calcium? Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. It's basically just like a powder. I kind of thought it was chalk. But actually, is chalk just calcium? Of course. She doesn't call attention to anything she thinks is weird about me, if there even is anything that she thinks is weird. Is this how you're supposed to feel around people when you're normal? Do normal people just go through their days like this, existing around other people, and not being terrified of them? I don't know if I've ever really felt that before now. It's always been one thing or another. I've always been weird. Weird, jumpy, skittish, weird interests, weird for having parents that so openly believe in aliens in this tiny town. It's weird that I don't like going outside. It's weird that I'm so shy. Weird, weird, weird. And Angie doesn't remind me that I am at all. I think I could live with being a weirdo with a friend like her. Oh, Hannah, can we get milk from this other store? When did she get my phone? She shows me the location of the other store and my heart stops. No. Nope. We can't. Why not? Well, now she's going to think I'm a freak. So much for that. I can't even begin to explain the problem to her, though. It's so stupid. I'm so stupid. Fine. Is she gonna hate me now? Why am I like this? I bet her roommate works at that store. I have to say, I find Earth pretty fascinating so far. I like the idea of sharing beds. It's not something we do. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know how to say that's not really a thing we do either. Unless you're a couple. Which we aren't. I guess this tells me she doesn't think anything of it. And I quite like your oceans. They remind me of home. Although they're quite different from ours. Ours are much calmer. None of these giant waves like yours. You talked about it a little bit earlier. You're not aquatic aliens, right? No, we're land dwellers, though there are some floating island communities. It's hard to believe, even if she sits next to me, that there's another planet out there full of life like ours. Is there, anything else you can tell me? It's interesting to hear you talk about your home. I can, yes. As I may have mentioned, I'm an ambassador. My family is, really. Growing up, I always got to travel with them and learn about other planets and their people. I've read up on many others that I've never seen. Earth was one of them, which is how I knew about your primitive level of technology. To be fair, though, we wouldn't be so advanced without the Parvarmus people's assistance. Parvarmus? Yes, they're the species that we use for our ships, like Temere. Though they sought refuge on our planet a few hundred years ago, and they have exoskeletons that they can adjust their shape or retain durability. We're able to reinforce them with alloys to allow for space travel. We work together, the Parvarmus allowing us to travel far beyond our own planet and travel with ease on our own. In exchange, we protect them from other colonizing races. They're not built for battle on their own. They're all defense and evasion without any ability to attack. It works out for us to work together. That sounds cool. I can't believe all of this is out there. It sounds nice. I suppose it is. I'm quite fond of Temere. Now tell me about Earth. I want to know more beyond the speech in the store. I don't know. It's not like I'm a particularly big fan of this place. This just means I have to watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes? Why? Wait, what does this have to do with Legend of the Galactic Heroes? I'm all stuffy today, I don't know why. The food can be pretty good. I disagree, is that it? Tell me about the people. They're intimidating. I don't do much with them. Then what do you do for fun? I don't know. This, I guess. You sit on the beach in the middle of the night? Yeah. Talking to you is the most fun I've had in a while. Well, none of this is very good for my knowledge base. I need to come back with something to justify this venture. I need to make it look deliberate and not like I borrowed one of my family's ships. Well, why would you do that? I just wanted to. I didn't mean to go through a wormhole and crash here. It was supposed to be a quick trip to one of the neighboring planets, that's it. But I messed up. It didn't occur to me before now that Angie was a daredevil, though maybe it should have. Now I have to pretend I did this on purpose and that it was worth it. So this was a joyride gone wrong? Joyride? Oh yes. Why don't you just tell him it was an accident? I'll get in trouble for using Temere without permission. I don't know, I think you can take back some useful information. 1 second, need a sippy. I don't want her to get in trouble. How many of your people have been to this specific beach? I think you have unique information that your people probably don't. Oh, another glove. Thank you, Dad. I think you're right. They haven't met you, my very helpful friend. That makes something warm flutter in my chest. I know she can't see inside my head and can't see all the racing thoughts, but it's been a while since someone called me a friend, and they didn't say it with a hint of embarrassment. Alright, Hannah. You're helping me gather more shells for Tamari. And we're sharing the bed again after that. That was the best sleep I've ever had, and I'm not giving it up. Got it. I can't argue with that. I barely slept, but it wasn't unpleasant to have her in bed with me at all. Maybe tonight I can get some actual sleep. And maybe I can focus on how nice it is to lie next to someone instead of being stuck in my head all night. They both have really cute outfits. How did your roommate get so many? And they're all so unique. How do they come in so many different colors? I made sure to take a lot of photos for documentation purposes, but I still have so many questions that I'm not sure we have the answers to. Like, some are so much fluffier than the others. I've never seen so much biodiversity in such a small area. I don't know, cats are just like that. I feel sick. I slept really well this time, I guess in part because I was exhausted. I would like to take them home, but I'm not sure they would survive on my planet or survive the journey. I don't know much about transporting animal life, except that it's heavily discouraged. Yeah, you're not supposed to... This is like, what's it called, an invasive species? What if cats are invasive species on your planet, and they'll eat all the natural fauna? But I like them so much. I don't think my roommate would be happy if you took any of her cats. She does love them. But I love them too! I think. I'm very fond of them, at least. This is me with every dog I meet. I'm like, I love it too! I can't stop thinking about the note my roommate left on my door, telling me to stop sleeping all day and start applying for jobs. She's not wrong. God, I'm such a screw-up. I hate this and I hate me. I can't tell her I've been helping an alien, but it wouldn't matter anyway. Fact is, I don't have a job. I have been sleeping all day, and both of those things have been a problem for a month before Angie showed up. Hannah? I hate being like this and knowing I'll only be able to live like this. Hannah! Sorry, I spaced out a little. I can see that. Are you okay? I'm fine. She steps right in front of me and stops, blocking me from moving forward. I need you to understand that as an ambassador, it's my duty to represent my people well. Oh, 1 second, guys, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, you were reading my lips? What do you think I was saying? I'm taking guesses. And as an ambassador, I need to make sure that my host is happy. So for practical reasons, I need to know what's wrong. I can't help but laugh when she says that. Oh, hey Alma, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Well, I was on the phone with with yoga. They were asking if I was coming to yoga tomorrow. That's the exciting phone call. She's so intense, it's a little hard to take. But it's equal parts endearing. Oh, this is a short kinetic kinetic visual novel that I got in an itch.io bundle. So my friends and I are doing something called PaRAID today. It started at midnight, and we're going until midnight. It's basically a big relay of people rating each other. So I'm playing this for half an hour more, but I've been playing like Yuri visual novels today for it. And this is my last one, probably, I think. We played 2 others before this. What's funny? Nothing, sorry. My roommate is mad at me again for not having a job. And for not being in school. Or doing anything useful at all, really. Hannah's all about that neat life. Uh-huh. She's so serious and focused, I have to wonder what's going through her head. She's looking at me like this is a problem to be solved, and one that she will solve. Yesterday, I didn't want to go to the other store because I used to work there for all of a month, until I got fired for just not showing up without warning. Were you ill? No, just scared. I'm always kind of scared. But I couldn't bring myself to face my coworkers and the customers and spend another day feeling like I'm under a microscope. She's quiet for a long, long moment before speaking again. I think maybe that was the wrong job for you. You've been an excellent host after all, and the job of helping the ambassador of Ocean Knot is far more important than working at a store. And you've been doing a wonderful job of that. Her confidence and her happiness is infectious. Strong enough that I feel a little less useless hearing it. I feel a little less like a failure. And a little more like I can do things. Thank you, Angie. That helps. I really like her. She's so different from everyone I've known, just on a personality level. She's bright and fearless, but she doesn't push me away or blind me with her energy. I don't feel like I can't be by her side, that I don't deserve to be in her presence. I want to be just a little more like her. Let's go to the store for more milk. Oh? Weren't you afraid that the cashier would think you're weird? I'm sure it'll be fine. That's the best kind of friend that you can have. The kinds that you feel braver around just by being with them. Oh my god, he's staring at me and he's staring at the 3 gallons of milk, and this was the same person who rang me out before. I'm going to die. I want to die. He's judging me. I pay and leave quickly, impressed with myself for not crying on the spot. Hannah, I can tell you're panicking, but it went fine. Where's the spaceship? Where'd the spaceship go? And besides that, it's my understanding that humans on that level of social hierarchy see much weirder things every day. The entire walk back, Andrew's been telling me all the reasons why I shouldn't care about the cashier looking at me weird. I appreciate it, but he definitely thought I was weird. Give me the milk and I'll give it to Mary. Find some shells if you can. She's looking much better than before when I check over her stats. Got it. I'm relieved to hand over the milk, though she shocks me when she takes all 3 like they don't weigh anything. Why didn't she just have Angie steal the milk jugs without paying? You can't do crimes! You can't do crimes! The spaceship drifted back out to sea. No! Come back to Mary! Come back! Oh, sure, Alcidian. I can send you a list of them if you want. Are you on Discord? Let me post the link in. If not, I'll try and remember to message you on Twitch. Not like they can punish Angie, she's an alien. They could punish Hannah. She's the one that will get blamed. No crimes, only cute. Exactly. Why have I been carrying them when she's this strong? I guess it doesn't matter. I stretch out my aching arms and start walking up and down the beach. I've done this a million times before, but tonight it feels different. The ocean air smells stronger and the air feels a little warmer. This is the same beach I've walked up and down thousands of times, but it's different to me now. You're in more than 100 Discord servers? Oh my god. I would not be able to handle it. I'm like the kind of person where if I see a notification on Discord, I have to check it. Like if I see that one of my servers has a new message, I have to check it. Picking up shells that the tide brought in, I find myself admiring them a little more. And I'm thankful for them, since they're gonna help Angie get home. We should just go with her. You can take me as your earthling bride. I'll come back to your planet. They're not just useless, sometimes pretty things on the beach anymore. Everything just feels a little bit more real. I make my way back to Angie and the empty milk gallons sitting on the sand. I hand her the shells, watching them disappear into the ship's surface like always. There's a little anxiety bubbling in my stomach, but my heart isn't racing like it usually does. What is it? Good news. Tamari's recovery is at 100%. She just needs to do some final checks tonight, and tomorrow we can begin our journey home. Oh, that's great. Home. There's an ache in my chest. She's going to leave and I'm never going to see her again. For once, I'm not panicking because there's nothing scary about that. Angie's going to go home and forget about me because that's how this works. And 3 wonderful days for me are likely not that special to her at all. I want to spend another night in your bed with the cats, if you don't mind. Not at all. Even though I'm sad, I can't bring myself to voice it. It isn't something that she needs to worry about after all. And I want her final night here to be a good one. I don't think either of us slept. Angie played with the cats for a while, and when we went to sleep, she pressed up against me without a care in the world. But she was quiet and definitely awake. And I couldn't sleep either. I wonder what's on her mind. I'm gonna miss her. I can tell her that much. Maybe. Or maybe I'm gonna choke on tears instead. I've had a lot of fun with you these past few days, Hannah. Huh? It's been refreshing being here with you. I've grown very fond of you, even though it's been brief. You have? Of course. I'm not sure I've ever been happier than this. Her smile's so sweet, I feel a new kind of breathlessness. It's been a different experience being here. At home, I'm always being chastised for one thing or another. I don't do things right. I'm not polite enough. I don't take my place in society seriously. And always, I'm a nuisance to everyone around me. Being with you, you never made me feel like I ruined your day or that I can't do anything right. I didn't know that I would find when I landed here. Oh, I didn't know what I would find when I landed here. I didn't know what might go wrong or if I'd ever get home. But these past few days will be irreplaceable memories for me. You made me feel like I'm normal. I can't breathe. How can she just say these things? How can she feel this way? Honestly, I wish I could take you back with me. It'd be nice to have a friend there. I shake my head furiously, trying to get some semblance of order in my head. Everything is too fast, too intense, and too much. I really like you, Angie. I can't imagine how someone like you doesn't have friends at home. You're very kind to me, and you're so fearless I can't help but admire you. I really like you. I'm happy you crashed here, and I'm happy to have gone to meet you and spend this time with you. I swallow, trying not to burst into tears. I'm having so many feelings, too many feelings, and I don't know how to handle this or what to do. The words keep coming, and I don't even know where they're coming from. There's really nothing here that makes me happy. There is not anything here for me. So I'm really, really going to miss you. You're a good friend. The words empty out of me. I try to catch my breath and feel a stray tear rolling down my cheek. Hannah, would you like to come back with me? Back to Oceanars? I would be delighted to have you, and I think our atmospheres are similar enough to support you, provided you wouldn't miss the sun too much. I'd be honored to. I'd be happy to. I'd be very happy to accompany the very important ambassador, Alexia of planet Oceanaut, back to her home. After all, I'm sure it's for the good of the universe or something, right? She blinks and then she laughs. Yes, it most certainly is. It's of utmost importance that I bring you back for your knowledge of Earth. Oh, that was a cool effect. How'd they do that? That was neat. She offers her hand to me and I take it, stepping into the ocean with her. My shoes and coat are getting soggy, but I don't care. Around us, the moon reflects off the water, making me feel like I'm on another planet already. Though really, I guess I always felt like an alien on this one. So what difference does it really make? going with Angie, I'll be more of an alien than I ever was here. And I'm sure it's going to be hard. But looking at the small waves around me, carrying the light of the moon with them, I think I'm okay with that. I can be okay with that. Cute! That was sweet. There's just 2 people? Oh no, there's more people, okay. I was gonna say. Honestly, like, they only had like 2 backgrounds in this game. And only a couple of sprites. And I feel like they managed to do a lot with it still. Like, it didn't feel like it was missing stuff, you know? I think that's kind of cool that you could do, you know, how long was that? Like maybe like a little under an hour-ish? But you could like make something that long with just a couple assets. Okay, let's see. I got through a bit more than I thought I would. Okay, I have one more game that I downloaded, luckily. Good thing I prepared so many. Alright, so this one is not a visual novel. I know I've been playing visual novels. This one is supposed to be an LGBTQ match 3 game, apparently. But it's just a demo. So I don't know how long it is, but we also only have like 19 minutes before we raid Nyreen. So it's okay. Let's see if OBS recognizes this. It did? Okay, yay. Fast reader? No, I'm not. Okay, I can read fast when I'm like not reading out loud. When I read out loud, it's slow for sure. Okay, so this is Lo-Fi Beats to Match 3-2 Spirit Swap. Time for a Glub Glub. I still have like half of my chai from earlier. I got a large, and that was a mistake. It's way bigger than I expected. Oh, party time! Ready? We also have to glub, 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 glub. I'm trying to do that song, Shots. The shots. Glub, 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 glub. Okay, let's read the instructions. Keyboard controls. Swap spirits with space key. When your swap matches 3 or more tiles, they disappear from the board. Every match fills your spell meter sum. For this demo, you only have 1 spell with a square.
Incredible.
Oh, he scared me. Cthulhu! You scared me! To trigger your spell, arrange 4 identical spirits in a square shape and press the Alt key. Okay, Alt. Okay. Wait, okay, so space for swapping, Alt for my spell. Okay. Settings? What's in here? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Oh, there's different difficulties. Chill, unchill, oh jeez, oh fuck. We're gonna start with chill. Because I haven't done this before. I literally just like downloaded the games earlier and like made sure they booted up. And set them up in OBS. Hey Samar. Hey Ishk, what's up with you? You look kinda down. I've been hitting a plateau with my spirit swapping lately. You know how it is. You do the same routine over and over and your muscles get bored. What a bummer. Can I do anything to help? Maybe you could show me your form. Get me inspired again. Nobody swaps spirits like you do. Yeah, sure, I can show you a thing or two. I love the colors already. Computer, why are you worrying? Computer. This is not that intense of a game, computer. Are you okay? My computer is making noises. Okay. Oh, so this is the same instructions as earlier. Oh, like this. Oh, that's not right. Okay, so there's 3 there. Ah! Okay, there's one, there's one. Heck. What? Oh god. No, this is too fast. Okay, those. Okay, wait. This is actually hard. Why is this hard? Oh, there we go. That was good. That was a good thing to do, right? There we go. Okay. Here's one. Yeah, this is not going good over here. Oh no. Wait. This is gonna explode. Okay, wait. Okay. How do I get rid of some of these? What do? Wait. Okay. I need a pink. No. Wait. Go down. Swap those. Whew. This was supposed to be chill. This was supposed to be... No. Why? That doesn't help. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Game over. Guys. That was rad as hell. Anyway, Lulu made me 2 pounds of oh, I don't know how to say this word. Nafe? Want a carb load? Oh, hell yeah. I'm not gonna work out with you, though. Valid. Whatever makes you feel good. You wanna help me thank everyone for playing our game? Wait, what? Sure, hey, thanks for playing. No, that was too short. Sure, hey, thanks for playing our game. You must be a very cool and sexy person. Reeled in a bit, sweetie. Got ya. Thanks for playing our game. You must be a person. Nailed it. Okay. That was shorter than I thought. Okay, wait. Let's try again. Because I did not do good. Okay, here's one. Here's one. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. Swap those. Some of these just seem like, how would I possibly get something over there? Like that? Wait. Oh. Wow! I used my magic spell! Wait, that was kind of cool. I can swap with. Oh, I didn't know that. I forgot. Wait, that's actually pretty helpful. Wait, that's not where I was trying to put you. I was trying to get the heart over here. Then it falls down. There's gravity. There we go. Okay, I see. Okay, you can do some stuff here. You can do some crafty things. I'm used to match 3s being able to swap like vertically too. Bring that heart. Oh no. Keep this heart over. Shouldn't those 3 hearts connect too? Okay, you gotta wait for it to like come on just the screen, I guess. And the blues will connect. I haven't played too many match 3 games. Oh yeah, I think this is like an endless mode. I'm kind of curious to see how far I can get. Okay, I think once you get the hang of it, it's okay. It's not too hard. You gotta remember, while it's like popping the bubbles, you can do more of them. You don't have to like just wait. Slowly moving it over. Plop, plop, plop. more fire. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that was clutch. Yeah, that was very close. Too close. Actually, stop that there. I need to 1 million. I don't think it's gonna happen before then. I don't think it's happening. Believe. Just believe in myself. Do you think they're using Live 2D? I'm not sure how you can tell if something is animated with Live 2D or not. Good. Hey, Akagi! We'll be switching over to Nyreen soon. Ah, this is fine, don't worry. There's also another face in the frog? What do you mean in the frog? Let's see if Nyreen is streaming yet. Shapeshift? Are you just pressing all the buttons, Akagi? You're just pressing all the buttons. Thank you for the shapeshift. It looks like she's starting. Oh wait, let me pop this open. Okay, she has the stream is starting soon. Let's wait until she gets past the intro. Akagi is channel point trolling. To be fair, I do the same thing sometimes where I'm just like, what does this do? What does this do? She has antlers. I dig the aesthetic. We got Globe, we got Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down only works if I'm dead first. Thank you for all the Globes, thank you. Yeah, you gotta kill me off before you can bring me back. Okay. Yeah, so this is the demo they had up on itch.io. The only problem with itch.io is I have a hard time keeping track of like how you find out when games are finished. I don't know if you can like request notifications for updates. VIP has been extracted and is safe in your custody. The cat. The cat is the VIP. Are horns the same thing as antlers? I don't know if they are. I feel like they're pretty similar, but I wonder if they're made of like different substances, you know? Starry Night's my favorite redeem. That's my favorite redeem. Oh, it looks like Nyrene's up. Okay guys, we're gonna read Nyrene. Alright everybody, I'm sending you over to the next Pride Parade streamer. And we're all gonna say Pride Parade. Thank you for watching everybody. Bye bye.